Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Neo Star League 2017 Ascension Phase Semifinal. It is ReMinD versus TH. The human god has beaten his friend yesterday. Infi, it was a 3-2 with Infi having a 1-0 lead, but still the 3x superior in the human mirror. Today it's a different matchup. Today it's a different player. It is ReMinD with the Night Elves trying to knock down TH. There he is. ReMinD from Korea. WCG and BlizzCon champion of 2010. Multiple WC 3L champion with SK, World Elite, and all the others. It could be his final tournament. We've heard rumors that this is his last appearance. And there's TH, the winner of yesterday, the current reigning world champion with a 3-2 yesterday. He was a bit lucky yesterday, to be honest, with the 2 flutes of accuracy that he found in the deciding game. On the other side, he had a lightning shield against him, so maybe it equals out. He had the Chinese casters with Shun, Xiaolin, and the other guy, I don't know. But here you are with me at Back to Warcraft, and I'm very, very happy to bring you this amazing game. It's the second last game of the year, and it's the highest prize pool that we have in the entire Warcraft scene. It's $22,000 on the line. The winner of all this will go home with almost $9,000. And the question, of course, is who will face Moon tomorrow? Moon is already in the final. Moon has $4,500 guaranteed. The winner of today will follow. The loser will leave with a bronze medal and $3,600 in NSL 2017. It's very prestigious. So far, Moon has had good runs in NSL tournaments. As far as it was 2 times Sky winning it, and Moon won the first edition back in 2007. This tournament has been around for quite some time, and also the Season 4 lasted almost half a year now. That is, starting in July, so it's 5 months and 5.5 months or something. And finally, we're coming to a conclusion. The players are not in the lobby yet. We saw them on stage, but that's about it. We're going to start on AZ. This is, of course, a little harder to expand there for TH, but we will go into that later. As you can see, your 2 players here. Again, ReMinD having a 1-0 advantage. And, okay, my connection is so bad that I can't even load the pictures. Alright. ReMinD is insanely good versus Night Elf, but versus human. But on the other hand, TH is the best human versus Night Elf player in the world, and it's not even close. 72% is just insane. Here we see the bracket of the Ascension phase. Infi lost yesterday, despite the 1-0 lead that he had against TH, 3-2. Now it's time for ReMinD to stop the Ascension of maybe the new Warcraft Jesus. If TH does it and win all the tournaments, he's basically like Jesus, man. Ascending in 3 days, and at the end, well, winning it all is not very fitting, but you know what I mean. Moon is waiting there, and because ReMinD had the better results in the playoff phase, where he went through basically the entire winner bracket, super surprisingly, he has this 1-0 lead now. ReMinD was in a group with, I think I can show it to you. Bracket. There we go. With Moon, WFZ, and Life. It was already a surprise that he lost to Life, because the Snipe of Mirror is usually amazing. But he fought through the lower bracket, won against WFZ in his weakest matchup, Undead, and then had the revenge over Life. TH on the other side, in which group was he again? C, I guess? What? Ah, there we go. Yeah, it was Group C, winning easily against Czech in the winner bracket semifinal, and also Focus. He put on a good fight, but in the end, the 3X were too strong, and he left his group as the winner. Going into the playoffs, TH faced Yumiko in what should be a human mirror, but of course, as it always is against Yumiko, he switched to Night Elf, defeating him 3-1 once again, just as he did in WCA 2016 qualifiers. And then we had the Battle of the Brothers again, which Infi won in a human mirror. So TH down to the lower bracket and then defeated by Moon after winning against Lucifer. ReMinD on the other side defeating Lucifer 3-0, once again in his weak matchup against Undead, shining there. And maybe the biggest surprise, or the second biggest surprise, 3-0 over Focus, 3-2 over Infi. ReMinD seemed to be on fire in NSL 2017, only stopped by Moon in the grand final of the playoff stage with a 3-2. It was as close as it gets, and that's why he's in the semifinal of the Ascension phase now. We have hopefully 4 amazing maps for you. The players are in, the colors are set. TH in red, ReMinD in blue, Amazonia is the first map. We are about to start this once the Chinese production team is ready for us. And this can't last too long, I think. So, we see the studio once again. A big banner hanging there featuring TH and ReMinD. There he is, 31 years old, one of the old schoolers in the Warcraft scene. He's been around forever, representing Clan Phoenix back then. You see how incredible his year 2010 was back in the day. It's almost 8 years ago, though. Since his comeback, not too many fancy results, but this is his big chance to just another big title to his chest. Kind of the same for TH. We will see his stats in a bit. That he didn't win a lot until GCS summer. He had a drought. He was super successful in like 2013, where he won WCG, in 2014 as well. But then kind of a slump. Infi won the big titles. Fly won the big titles. 120 was already there, or was there out of nowhere basically. And TH always up with the greatest, like second place, third place, fourth place. But the big title had to wait until November 2017, where he beat Foggy in the grand final of GCS Winter 2017. You feel that the stakes are high. You feel that we have maybe the greatest players of the matchups here. And I wonder if ReMinD is talking English, but I don't think so.
한국에서는 신예가 배출이 안 된 지도 꽤 오래됐고.
It's Korean, of course, so unfortunately we don't know what they say. But you get some impressions. Yesterday we saw Infi and TH in an interview together. They were joking around a lot also during the photo shoots. And it might take a little longer until the game starts. The production just informed us that they will play the videos and stuff. I hope there's no technical difficulties. But we'll see about that. This tournament, of course, sponsored by Neo TV, as you can see in the back, also Intel and Alienware. And it's nice to see that Warcraft 3 is still featured with so much money in a high-stake tournament like this. So, let's check Warcraft3.info if they have some stats for us. On paper, it's so close. 4-4 in matches. And 11-7 in maps for TH, though. So that's a 61% win rate for the human player. Last time they met was in GCS Winter Qualifier 1. That game was won by TH, who is now in the picture. It was a 2-0. And before that, it was a qualifier for the summer season. So that is 7 months ago. Also a 3-0 map win for TH. So he's on a 5-0 winning streak against him now. We see the picks and bans. Ancient Isles is out. Terranastan is out. Kind of normal, I guess. We won't see Twisted Meadows. There is a coin toss before the game. So ReMinD could pick the first map. That is Amazonia. And since he starts with his map choice, this could be a very quick 2-0 lead. And then the pressure is really high on TH. Second map would be Turtle Rock. Well, not obviously. TH choosing Turtle Rock is almost insane, I would say. He has to gamble for a close position there. ReMinD choosing Echo Isles and then Last Refuge would be the 4th map if we go on to it. Yeah, TH not that lucky. Oh yeah, yesterday he was lucky with the coin toss. And you hear the chains! And that means NSL Ascension Semifinal is starting. Finally, ReMinD versus TH on Amazonia. One deep breath once again. And off we go. With the HP bar bug. Yeah, what a great start. Unbelievable. This is the trophy that they both want to claim. They both want to go into the grand final against Moon to face the greatest of all time for the biggest prize pool of 2017. Let's hope the production is doing fine in the in-game section. Yes, it is. It's all set! And off we go. In the upper right, the winner of yesterday, the winner of the quarterfinal, the world champion is amongst us. The 3X, TH, starting as human in the upper right. And there is the underdog of these 3 days. Infi can always beat anybody. Moon is the greatest of all time. TH is the world champion. But ReMinD, what does he have? Why should everybody be scared of him? Well, maybe he practiced a lot. And maybe it's his last showing in professional Warcraft ever. We don't have that confirmed, but it is a little likely. Demon Hunter first. No fancy Warden play. Engine of War right in front of the laboratory. So this is the normal creeping from him. TH, what is he going to do? Laboratory creep as well? Or is it an immediate expansion? Of course, on Amazonia, it's always the case that there's going to be a heavy harass by the Night Elf player in 99% of the cases. And this is a little loud for me. In 99% of the cases, this is what's happening. With Immolation, without Immolation, Mana Burn, Evasion first, we'll see about that. And the heroes are about to drop out of the altar. Lightning Shield creep goes off. Well, hits all 3 here. Of course, no last hit is allowed. You don't want to delay your level 2 as it's so important for the harass. Demon Hunter pops out and gets the last hit on the Renegade. That's the most important one. Plus a Ring of Protection, which can be good if he goes for Immolation. And we see in the north, TH already creeping. Oh, this is still loud. Already creeping his natural expansion. This is super greedy and super risky. We do have a Wisp coming in to get the detonate on this Water Elemental. Boom, off we go. Also, no mana. Oh, he summoned it immediately before the Wisp detonated. So, he's in no trouble at the moment. He can kill this with ease. More reinforcements coming from the right, but ReMinD is making his way over. But the creeps are already gone. TH with a great start. Demon Hunter is coming in now, but it might be too late. Slippers and Ring. In general, great drops for ReMinD, but now that he can't go into the Immolation harass, not that likely. He steals a Shadow Priest for more dispel, but TH knows about this, and he's coming in. This could be his level 2.5 if he has enough damage. The creeps are walking back. Mana Burn, again, a little too late. He can't deny the mana, and so there's 2 times piercing damage, killing off the Shadow Priest immediately, but the Demon Hunter getting some experience here. No, TH is on top of his game and denies that Water Elemental as well. This is greatness that TH is showing us now. This is the TH of 2013 that we see right here. But for how long and how much pressure can ReMinD put onto him? It's only 2 archers. One in Shadow Melt, the other can't do damage. He's trying to just knock down the Town Hall. Is the damage gonna be enough? The Demon Hunter is not attacked at all. The Slippers of Agility, of course, helping him here. And it looks like he can do it. He needs a few more hits against this. And this would be super bad. He gets it there. This was great by ReMinD now. A lot of HP has been suffered. Oh, sacrificed, but so worth it. An expansion takes about like 90 seconds, a little longer, 100 maybe. And this is 50 seconds down the drain. In the meantime, tier 2 tech by ReMinD. We do not see a Huntress Hall yet. Did he forget about it? Will he go for a talent push? There is an Ancient of Wonders, but still no Huntress Hall. We have an Archer here. Nice save into Shadow Melt. We have an Archer here, but it's not too... Oh, it's 4. Is he going for a 5th one? No. 4 is a lot of pressure. 5 would be Talons. It could be the Shredder push too. More peasants being called. TH can't do nothing. He had such a great start. But it's all down the drain. Maybe it was too greedy. Maybe he should have gone for level 2 before that creep. And ReMinD, what are you going to do? Is he aiming for the shredders already? There's no wisp next to the laboratory of TH. But maybe he's just moving there. There is money for a second hero now on the Korean side. There we go, Naga Sea Witch. TH wants to do at least some distraction. Staff of teleportation, boots of speed. But he has the staff back immediately. The Naga is way too strong at this point. The right clicks are insane with the Frost Orb. So much distraction, and the Demon Hunter with +3 providing great damage, killing 2 footmen right off the bat, not losing a single archer. The expansion is coming up, but it's so late. 5.5 minutes in, and there's the first shredder. We don't see the second one yet, but this is exactly what the Naga is designed to do. Arrive, raise hell, and prepare the battleground for the units that come after her. But there's a timing push, there's a timing on him now. It's not gonna be Dryads, it's not gonna be Bears. He has to rely on the normal damage of the Shredder and the piercing damage of the archers, and just hope that TH can't really consolidate here. But he's pushing in again. 31 supply against 31. The footmen are, of course, very squishy. No mana for Water Elemental anymore, and TH is losing unit after unit. Or will, in a second. Can't get the last hit here. Nice micro by ReMinD, though, saving this archer for now. But okay, the Archmage too strong. Second archer about to die. This time Shadow Melt works, and he gets the damage on the Archmage, who's out of the fight for now, below 100 HP. More Militia has been called, but there's a Wisp to constantly repair the Shredder. The key unit of this push is still alive and unharmed. Can he get the second Shredder somehow? That would be the biggest thing for ReMinD. He sends in the Shredder into the economy. There's no guard tower, so he can wreak havoc. Still constantly repaired by that Wisp. TH is not able to take out that one. That support unit. Okay, finally, he's focusing on it. Detonates, so no experience for TH and the Demon Hunter and Naga. They join this fray. Almost a surround on this. But he has to do more. He has to take the towers down. Archmage is coming back. First tower is down. Second tower will fall as well. So this is very expensive for TH at this point. I'm very impressed by ReMinD so far. But as I said, the clock is ticking. More ranged units. Talents and archers coming in. We see a lot of militia die, or workers die. But this will happen to the Shredder as well. Level 2 and Fork Lightning available. And now the focus is going to be even harder with Fury Fire. -4 armor points on everything that this spell is casted on. TH with constant footman reproduction. This delays his tech. He's super low on lumber. Level 3 on the Demon Hunter already. Not even level 2 on the Archmage, who is still focused. Fury Fire and Frost Orb now. And more militia. Even more militia. Can he micro the talents well? Yeah, he has to do some cleaning now, but this works well. Staffs out the archer, gets the kill on the footman. Of course, magic damage is great against them. They can't use defend. And he gets a triple kill on the low HP units. Is there a tech? No! TH is still not teching after 8 minutes. This is disastrous. This is absolutely disastrous. The final Water Elemental for quite some time. But it is finally level 3 and level 2 Water Elementals. They are the mightiest weapon that TH has at the moment. There's no Dispel. Another Wisp coming. Yes, and the second Shredder. Second round of applause for the Mechanic Goblin. Nice staff again. The staffs are paying off so well, or this staff is paying off so well. Here comes Detonate again. Trading an Archer for a Water Elemental is the right thing to do, because there's one tower up now. And I wonder how ReMinD will break this, or wants to break this. No block coming in. Put more damage on the Archmage. Militia being called against their tier 3 tech. No. It's just archers and talents, and it's incredible how TH is surviving this. Like, everything was in shambles. 38 supply against 35. Of course, a lot of that is just footmen and militia, and you can see the volleys. With a rising number of talents, of course, the damage is rising as well. Can ReMinD get the second Shredder? He got a mantle, which would have been nice. The Zeppelin is coming, and he sees, okay, the expansion might be fortified, But the base is not. And especially the Arcane Vault is handed to him on a silver platter. And no clarity, no Scrolls of Regen anymore. If he can go into that base, get the tower, then he's in a perfect position. But it's a little comeback of TH again. More Militia, but so many kills. It's almost a level 3 Naga already. And he has to share that experience with the Demon Hunter, who's level 3.5. It's just the mass that holds TH in this game. Constantly reproducing. He's doing it well, but for how long? Naga is level 3 now. This is Fault Lightning level 2. They are trading, but the trades are going well for TH so far. How much is in the Zeppelin? Not too much. And ReMinD basically lost his entire army. He needs to keep the Shredder alive. I think TH is coming back into this. TH held on for such a long time. Here's the tech now. And if he goes to Rifleman, this game is over. Still no tier 3. Still no second engine of wind. ReMinD was pushing and pushing and pushing. But the door was too strong. It was held by TH. But the Demon Hunter is level 3.7 and the map is still uncrept, basically. Maybe a counter expansion or something, or a hero kill, but there's Boots of Speed. These Boots of Speed, man, saved him the game. He ran away so many times. Impossible without them.
Players' forces are under attack.
Is there a counter expansion? Yes, there is. He's going into the late game, but that means TH has some time to breathe. Take a look at the gold mines. 5,700. Okay, that means he didn't pull anything from his gold mine, which is quite impressive. And he has a shredder of his own now. Severely lacking lumber. Claws of attack is also a nice item. He got a lot of stuff from the shop. And now he's backed against the wall there. Maybe a big chance for ReMinD, especially if he would get the shredder. Yeah, there is a big difference in gold and lumber now. Trying to go for the Zeppelin. There's no anti-air on the Demon Hunter, of course, so it's only Naga and the ranged units. Still getting a lot of kills. The Zeppelin micro of TH not 100% great, but still nice to have. There's 3 towers now, so he can't dive into that base anymore. There's no glaive throwers coming or anything. And that's level 4 for him. Level 2 evasion. He did not go for the immolation skill path. So he is the best Demon Hunter that he can imagine. Hippogriff against the Zeppelin is in. And an Engine of Lore. Tactic transition by ReMinD. No tier 3, but Dryads for now. Arcane Sanctum comes up. Tier 2. Oh, the Zeppelin is down. Naga by TH as well. He loves that hero. Demon Hunter without a town portal. So is the Naga. Only a staff. And with the counter control of the Naga, I think ReMinD can't play this anymore the way he wants it to be. And TH knows about this expansion, I guess. Or he has to assume it at least. There is a potion used now, but the massive footman seems to be overwhelming for the heroes at this point. He's trying to go for a hero focus in a little bit of desperation.
A player's forces are under attack.
But Talons will help the entire game. Doesn't matter if he gets Dryads or Bears or whatever. Fury Fire is always good. Magic damage is always good. But here we have Rifleman. The first. He definitely needs them for damage. Double Arcane Sanctum is up. First casters are coming. And finally ReMinD is getting some time. Even creeping with the Engine of Wind. He wants to speed this up as much as possible. Can really allow to get some experience stolen here. But he does have a big advantage. Red forces are coming from the north. Archmage is stepping in. He can't get the Rock Golem though. Scroll of the Beast is not that great for Talons. And now he's for the first time backed against the wall. The Demon Hunter has to be staffed out soon. There we go. But this means the buildings are on their own. The Zeppelin is dead. Maybe a few units will be intercepted here. TH is playing this great. And all of a sudden the Archmage out-leveled the Demon Hunter. How How is he capable of doing this? But the expansion is up. Entangling now. Still a staff ready. No Mountain King, so of course he can control him well. But how's the Moonjuice situation? He has 2 remaining. Definitely needs potions. Good thing for ReMinD is we don't see a workshop. It is just riflemen and casters.
A player's forces are under attack.
Bears are coming. Tier 3. Almost done. And then again, he will have the tech advantage. The Naga Siege, of course, the low point in this army. We do have Spellbreakers to steal Reju and Raw. But now, he returns the favor. There was slow on the human side, but now we have slow on the Night Elf side as well. Fog Lightning against the Rifleman. Of course, this is the first target as they do the most damage. Apart from the Water Elemental, of course. He still has the Ring of Protection. I think he did well. This item really helped him. Now we have Bears. Now we have Reju. Makes things a lot easier. Only 3 Spellbreakers. Ah, now there's a workshop. Power build on the workshop. Because mortar teams are essential for the later stages of this game. We've seen ReMinD with a few Chimeras recently. But I guess since he put so much money into the lore transition, which surprisingly worked, way better than I expected it to be, I think Chimera's out of the equation now. Two Master Bears. Still talents in this army. Fury Fire and Bear and Demon Hunter damage is gonna be so sick. But there's a big mass of T8 with 73 supply against only 53. But it's a lot of footmen, mind you. He's going for the Naga. There is a Town Portal and a Heal Scroll and a Heal Potion and the Mortar teams are in. Oh boy, ReMinD has to get out of this and he knows. Militia are coming as well. This is a push designed to finish this game. TH has survived, TH has consolidated, and now TH wants to win this map and equalize this best of 5.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's retreating a bit, but the Heal Scroll will do well. We have a Fury Dragon in Flare form, but not in the greatest position. Also, the number of bears is lackluster. Engine of War is of course helping at least a bit, but he needs to buy time. His expansion only started to pay off now. And it's an 80 supply push now. Bears are strong, Demon Hunter are strong. Level 4 on the Naga. So even more damage on her. Can he somehow grind through these massive meat shield? Engine of War, down. Engine of Wind, down. No more Fury Dragons. He comes to shop before the tower. 2 mortar teams, and I think he has this. It might be a little early as the game turned around multiple times. But a level 6 Demon Hunter is not an option here. Staff is on cooldown. Not anymore though! Is it too late? Wow, last second playing with fire reminders. But the moon juice is gone. I don't know how many potions he still has left. Okay, he bought both. But this is the time to knock down the Tree of Life. This is the time to kill the expansion. And with the siege damage, this should be possible. Will he just A-click through this? Or will he... Okay, reassembling and repositioning the army. Fog Lightning kills a caster. But again, the Demon Hunter... Oh my god, he got the Fury Fire applied on him. This is horrendous. He's supposed to tank, but he can't with -4 armor. The bears are falling. 56 supply against 78. It looks like he can't kill anything here. Potions are gone. The staff is not on cooldown, but the moon juice situation is. The shredder dead. The bears suffering. And TH is still on 1,000 gold. Level 5 and level 3. Big level ups here. All he can do is staff, and he does. And everything is crimson red. Bear falls, Dryad falls, and now it's time to get the expansion. There is still one more team as far as I can see. Mind is still trying to distract. But what's coming from the main? Only a few bears. He never got the critical mass of bears. And level 3 water elementals now tank so much. With only one Dryad, he can't really dispel them. And I like what TH is doing. Splitting the spell breakers to the left to deal with the with the units of ReMinD. right-clicking with the mortar teams and riflemen on the expansion to put a timer on ReMinD. So what can he do? He can try to repair, but this is just a sacrifice of wisps, I guess. Another shredder, maybe? Just to have more things faster. But he's overtowering him. Twice in supply! 40 versus 80, and still TH had 1,400 gold. This is so one-sided now. The transition in the end might have been a little too late. The talent play is risky. It almost worked. He almost broke the expo. And all that can save him now is hero focus. But the position of footmen and breakers is as good as it can be. And this was the 600 staff or something on the Demon Hunter. And he can't do anything anymore. Everything is detonated. The expansion is down. And this might have been the final straw for ReMinD in Game 2. As the 1-0 was handed to ReMinD. Orb of Venom now. And he can fight in his base, but what's the plus of that? The Moon Juice empty. Again. Everybody's thirsty. He needs a miracle. Metamorphosis is way too far away. There's a huge amount of spellbreakers constantly stealing the Reju, which is absolute key against this Demon Hunter. But yeah, this must be it. The Demon Hunter staffed out again. Lack of tankiness, lack of damage. GG! And that is the equalizer. TH winning map number 1. ReMinD's pick. I did not think this would walk this way, man. He was under so much pressure. He lost his expansion once because he was so greedy. He lost his towers. He had to fight a shredder. Multiple footmen fell. Super fast level 3 on the Demon Hunter. But in the end, TH's endurance and TH's resiliency paid off. And got him the equalizer here. Next map is Turtle Rock. And that is TH's pick. I don't know why. Maybe he is gambling for close position. We've seen many close positions recently. Especially when Infi was playing. So maybe his luck is transcending over to TH. What a game 1 to start things with. And ReMinD might be in a better shape than we expected. But maybe TH is just back to greatness. Like his early game, the super fast creeping of the expansion, flawless execution, then constant denies, great last hits. Looks like they are both on top of their game. It was a tremendous chance for ReMinD to get a super quick 2-0 lead here. He had the 1-0 lead already thanks to the playoffs. It was his map. It was a good Night Elf map. Maybe not enough archers in the beginning. Because when he got the talents, he only had like 4. He stopped production for a little. But the first push was really not the problem. What was the problem? That he couldn't break it. Like, once there was a tower up at the expansion, he couldn't do anything anymore. Not even with a level 3 Demon Hunter. So we're waiting for the game to start. There's of course an expert panel now in China discussing this. And what happened. we've seen many Warcraft fans in attendance there. There were quite a few signs that we love Warcraft. People cheering for TH, people cheering for Moon. So I think the key to victory here was never stop Footman production to somehow get a critical mass that can't be overcome even with talents. And the tower. It was funny to see how the experience advantage changed throughout the entire game. Like at first it was T8 with the advantage thanks to the expansion, of course. Then it was ReMinD overcoming after so many Footman kills. But all of a sudden, ReMinD was back. Like, T8 was back. Constant militia supports, and yeah, it helped. It definitely helped. Even if his tech was delayed through this. Oh, I thought my game crashed, but no. So... One more look into the studio. It's 1-1 now. Enter a rock. And we will see if it's close position or not. And it is. The gamble pays off, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. This is unbelievable luck for TH. ReMinD has to know immediately. Someone call him. He has to react as soon as possible. Otherwise, it's gonna be a fairly easy 2-1 for this guy, for TH. Spawning in the bottom left, right next to him. His neighbor is ReMinD. And where's the Engine of War gonna go? He knows about this now. The militia saw it. So, how is your reaction to this? We know that TH has great tower pushes with Naga, with Tinker. Even with an Archmage. This is not a neutral hero build order. He could still go for it. Looks like it is an Archer. Builds a farm in the middle. It is a Podum! What? The reaction to Turtle Rock close position is a Podum. She's not reliant on mana, so most likely True Shot Aura first, or I don't know. Searing Arrows don't cost that much, but over time it depletes the mana. So if you don't spend your mana, then you have more health. But there's not even an Engine of War in production yet for ReMinD. It has been cancelled as TH sends over the militia immediately. Huntress Hall. He wanted to go for Huntress against this. Oh, I don't know if you get the time for this, man. This could be over in less than 4 minutes. Podum is out. Where does he find the time and space for the Engine of War? The Huntress Hall will come up. That's no problem. It is Searing Arrow, though. Maybe only against the hero. And he might be able to get this up. But more militia is coming. Farms everywhere. And he cancels the Engine of War again. Only a Huntress Hall for ReMinD. Get the first kill though. Now we have Searing Arrows immediately going onto the Archmage, who is of course super squishy. But the towers are coming up as well. Do we have a Lumber Mill? No, we don't. More Engines of Wars. I think this was the worst approach to counter this. Now we have 3 Footmen already. And yeah, militia are a problem as long as they are in militia form, but they morph back. And then it's okay, but Footmen, they deal damage constantly. Dispel the entire time. Of course, ReMinD has to stay at tier 1 for the detonates. Close to, yeah, it's level 1.5 now. 0 experience for TH, of course. So maybe a chance for him is to keep him low in experience, because if no Brilliance Aura, then no Water Elementals. And he will constantly detonate them again. Yeah, exactly. That's a good choice by ReMinD. And he's fighting with the Tree of Life now to somehow get some damage onto this Moonwells. The Engine of War is finishing, finally. And now Searing Arrows against the Archmage again. How far is the tower? It's only a scout tower. That was his last Moonwell juice.
Players' forces
So,
are under attack.
who's gonna die first, man? Engine of War is there. More and more archers coming. He needs nighttime. It just turned nighttime. This Moonwell will not survive. It's not in range of this. He builds a second one right after. But it's cat and mouse play. Where is Shadow Meld? There's no Shadow Meld! And ReMinD is losing his hero. ReMinD is losing another Moonwell, and only the archers held him in this game now. It's not that much time that the bottom is benched, but the towers have the time to get up.
A town is under siege.
Moonwell is finished. No, he cancels it before. The archers are suffering. Not using Shadow Melt at all anymore. Can the bottom be the savior? I don't think so, man. He's almost supply stuck after the next archer. And he only has one of them alive. The first tower is there. The second tower is there. Mana's gonna getting burned. And there's constant damage on the Tree of Life. One Tigra to save them all. The only chance, I guess, is Hero Focus again. But the mana is gone. No Searing Arrow. Without Searing Arrow, there's no chance he gets enough damage on the Archmage. Bottom is constantly attacked by Footman. And TH has this. Then he needs some... TH, like, has this... And ReMinD needs a miracle again. How lucky is TH in Neo Star League? 2 times Fruit of Accuracy in Human Mirror. Close position against Night Elf. Someone really wants him to get the big bucks here. Level 2, True Shot Aura finally. But again, the bottom is so low. And he supplies them. Can't go for more archers. Oh boy, is this vicious or what? Even a shop is coming up. TH found the time for guard towers. And the Korean, as good as his early game looked on Amazonia, as bad is it on Turtle Rock. But he knew that this would be coming. He chose to go for Huntress. And Huntress just take way too much time. Two towers up, but they are not in range. Can he really come back from this? I mean, he has... He can produce now again. He has a Huntress Hall. He might even be going for Glade Throws or something. He has a lot of gold, but not much lumber. Investing into more and more and more Wisps now. Still no level 2 Archmage. GG though! It's too late. Everything is too late. And TH takes the lead. After being down 1-0, he got it here. Fairly easy. Fairly easy, but there was a lot of pressure on him. Thanks to the bottom with Searing Arrow, he controlled it well. He pulled the Militia in exactly the right timing. Got the Engine of War, which was key. Like, if ReMinD gets the Engine of War up, then there's Huntress, and Huntress versus Militia and Footman, they just win. But it was too late. It was basically do or die to go for the tier 2 and 1.5 units. And it was die. No chance for this. And now it's match points for TH again. Yesterday against Infi, he had to face... he had match points as well. But only on the fifth map, sorry. Infi had the match points, of course, after winning Terrana Stand. This is Echo Isles now. This is ReMinD's pick again. Can the Korean come back? The 2 remaining maps are Echo Isles and Last Refuge. Echo Isles, of course, both are good for fast expansions, but they can be good for Night Elf as well. Last Refuge, of course, a little easier for mortar teams, but both can be played with a Warden, and both can be played with Mass Huntress. We haven't seen this Mass Huntress play out of ReMinD yet. That was the strongest thing that Night Elves could do against humans recently in autumn, I guess. That was all the rage in autumn. But TH and Infi seem to have found a solution against this, so nobody is playing it anymore. So ReMinD, what's up your sleeve now? What is your special tactic? We saw a talent push. We saw an attempt of going Huntress on close position. What's it now? Warden is possible. Demon Hunter is possible. Of course, you have to prepare for a TH tower rush. And so we will take a close look to his base. This guy has the lead. This guy has match points. This guy is about to join the grand final against Moon tomorrow. And it is a standard build so far. But this can change, obviously. And he can still go for a Naga or a Tinker once he sees
under siege.
What's coming. Off we go. Maybe the final map of today could be a clean 3-1 sweep and we see the Altar of Kings stopped building. It is gonna be a tower push once again. Is this the end for ReMinD then? Will he be tower pushed into retirement? The Engine of War is at the mercenary camp against TH. That is almost a loss. Because he's so strong with Naga. He is so strong with Tinker. It's a Warden. TH will know this, and that will determine his second hero choice. Most likely a Tinker then. He starts with the Mountain King, but it should be cancelled. He will not see the hero until a little later. Is he pulling the creeps? Is he attacking the creeps? Is he stealing the shaman? Take an eye out for that. He can totally disturb this creeping. He's not going to the tavern. He is not in range of the tavern. Now TH is in. Shadow Priest steal or not? Yes, he gets it. And he goes through with the Mountain King. I did totally not expect that. Lightning Shield in a good position. Shadow Strike and right clicks. But the Footman is coming in. Can he get last hits here? Oh, this is not looking good. He denies the first one. The Geomancer is still up, but the Archer falls. Gets the Shadow Priest, level 1.5. He should get the Geomancer as well. He gets the next Shadow Strike onto the Footman. The Engine of War is about to die. He needs mass repair here. Oh boy, this is not enough. The Footman is dead though. Can he pull the aggro on something else? He needs to attack with the Warden to keep this Engine alive. I guess he got it. Oh boy. If he attacks now, of course, the Warden will get all the punishment. Mountain King is coming in with Stormbolts. This is so important that he kept this AOW up. Huntress Hall is coming on tier 1. And the Mountain King, since this creep spot is abandoned, the MK can't really do anything anymore. There's no expansion yet. He's going down though, creeping a little simultaneously to this harass. Is there a second Engine of War? Nowhere to be seen. Just the Huntress Hall. The Warden is going down. He cannot allow the Mountain King to snipe the Berserker and the Renegade. That is forbidden.
A player's forces are under attack.
Archer's not a good option. He's waiting for Huntress to arrive. He's actually expanding with only Militia. He's creeping this with only Militia. He knows about it though, ReMinD does. Not having a level 2 Warden tremendously hurts. So now the Huntress Hall is up. Now the production starts. What an interesting match between the two. It goes back and forth in tactics. And can he steal it? No. Nice Stormbolt, Ring of Protection, and big experience. Level 2.5 on the Mountain King out of nowhere. Rocket start. Oh, the second Engine of War. Distracts a little. Delays the expansion a little. Because he has to focus with his workers on that tower. And drives them back. Expansion by ReMinD as well. What a dynamic in this game. But the big thing of Wardens on Echo Isles is the fast level 3. And what TH accomplished was denying creeps, stealing creeps, not sacrificing his footmen, only a few mercenaries, and he's taking so many hits! He's down on mana as well. Can he get a deny? He got the deny. Oh, did he? I'm not too sure. But still, he didn't get him level 2. And that's the key. So how many hunters do we have? One. Second one is coming. Engine of War is still in production. And the Engine of War is up. So this makes it a lot harder to kill. Boots of Speed, I imagine. Or Staff? Oh, it's the Staff first. Then Boots. Boots maybe for the Warden, but he doesn't have the gold for it, I guess. Expansion up 50%. Staffing home. So what can he do with Hunters and Engine of War? Against 4 footmen, not too much, but it's only an Arcane Tower coming up. Stormbolt, almost the surround there. He has 3 Shadow Strikes to work with. A nice save. Does he want to invest? Ah, he doesn't have a Stormbolt. Nice block. Boots, by the way, on the Mountain King as well. Of course, on Echo Isles, there's only one shop, so only one pair of boots. And Warden starts her harass. But the bash is coming in. Can he get the kill, though? Doesn't seem like it. Nope, it's not enough. TH is saving almost every single unit apart from the scouting peasant and footman in the very early stage of the game. Still only 2 Huntress. Third one coming. Oh no, fourth then. But I guess the timing for a Huntress push is a little over. Where is the lumber mill coming? Second barracks! A little bit of Yumiko style. So the answer to area of effect is more and more units. There's no blacksmith yet to be seen. But the thing is for ReMinD, as long as there's no lumber mill, he can definitely accomplish something. And he needs to accomplish something now.
The town is under siege.
But how? The level 1. The perfect counter to a Warden play once again. He had the perfect answer to the Talon play. He had the perfect answer to the Huntress Potom play. And it looks like he has the perfect answer to the Warden play as well. Scroll of Regeneration. And ReMinD is going for the long run, but there's not too much to creep for him. He has to get at least one of the unique spots, but it's way easier for the human to do that, as he has map control now. We will see one Warden now. Finally, Fan of Knives is available. Only level 1. And everything is full health. He could cancel all the healing, but it's not that much anymore. So he's using the Shadow Strikes on the Mountain King to delay the push a little. Merc reinforcements, Mauler, Berserker. All that he can get. And now it's ReMinD stabilizing. 43 versus 47. Both are going for mass. And there is a blacksmith now and a lumber mill. It's rifle time. Mass riflemen on tier 1. And ReMinD has to know this soon. He might get a few kills. Oh, nice bolt. This bashes, man. Hunters are fast, though. He needs 2 more hits for this. Can't get it. Shadow Strike securing the kill. Level 2.5. Again a deny. TH is so on point with this now. And now he knows. Since 2 riflemen came at the same time, he knows it's double barracks. He knows that riflemen are coming. Loses the Huntress here. But the mercs are still standing strong. He got rid of a lot of meat shield. And again, it was a deny. He's putting so much emphasis on keeping the Warden low. It's crazy. And it works like a charm. Gets level 3 now. And that means the squishy Warden is in trouble. Oh, actually I was a little too fast with that. Ah, Stormbolt. For level 3 you can invest that. Heal Scroll and Invo Potion. The first round goes to the Korean. Double Engine of Lore as ReMinD was teching behind this. There is only now the tech. After 9 minutes, he starts this tech. With 52 supply. He's not staying in upkeep or anything. Engine Protector and an Engine of War. Securing this. Plus level 3 on the Warden after this one. Level 2 and Solo Hero means bonus experience. There we go. Must be Fan of Knives. Against double barracks. It just has to be. Militia are coming too. The Engine Protector idea was neat, but not enough. This Mauler is key. The Huntress don't do anything anymore. The focus of the Rifleman seems to be too strong. Staff out now. Very early staff by ReMinD. It helped him a lot on AZ. He bought a potion as well. It's Shadow Strike 2. Okay. Interesting choice. Maybe he thinks he doesn't have the damage to get rid of them. The traits are going so favorably for TH. The mercs are falling and they are expensive. Because they have no build time. Level 4! He just got level 3 in the middle of the map with his Huntress. But now he's level 4 already. The Hunters are feeding at this point. Against 6 Riflemen. What can the Warden do? What can she do? Fast tech to Bears is the only chance he has. The Engine of War has to help. But then he has no production for Huntress anymore. Mountain King gets an Alchemist! And it's not even trolling. It's not even trolling, it's for heal spray. Against the Fan of Knives. Yumiko showed how great this can work. And TH using Yumiko tactics, man. Here we go. He's so far away from his shop, so this makes a lot of sense. And with this sustain, the Tree of Life is gone. Mass repair, way too late. And easily taken out. This strategic genius that is TH just killed one of ReMinD's last hopes. Tier 3, how far along are you? Almost finished.
Under siege.
But what to do against 1-0 Riflemen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them! A lot of wisps saved here, but what's it worth? What is it worth? Usually we say 3 bears are enough to break a rifle push. But this is an insanely strong rifle push with double barracks and an expansion behind it. Plus healing from an Alch. At least rejuvenation cannot be stolen. So the Warden might wreak havoc. As she's only focusing on single target damage, I don't know if the Alchemist is such a great choice. As his strength is area of effect healing. So he gets the next rifleman. But this is how the Warden has to play it now. But without a shop, without clarities, this is gonna be hard. She's out of mana already. It's nighttime though, so she gets a little bit back. 4 bears. Master training, where are you? 20 seconds. And then the momentum might shift. He's getting a few hits. Just a little bit. He's still waiting. Losing a lot of HP, using Reju again. Mass detonate. Oh no. But he has to keep this alive. If the master training gets cancelled, it's over! But he gets it in the last possible second. Here it is. If he watches the replay, man, he's gonna be so angry, TH. But can they really do it? Oh my god, this damage. Oh my god, this damage. The bears are melting. He's killing 2. He's killing 3. And he's killing all 4 of them in less than 10 seconds. The Alchemist is level 2. The Warden is not even remotely close to 5. And we have a massive dwarf army against 1 Warden. Is it 1 Warden to rule them all? It doesn't look like it. We've seen her do crazy turnarounds. But I think all the practice that ReMinD took into this is not worth it. Chemical Rage. No Acid Bomb, unfortunately. But Chemical Rage is also nice to watch. And it's just a matter of time before the Warden falls. The Mountain King will have mana for a Stormbolt soon. ReMinD is down to 22 supply against 66. It's almost 3 times the supply for the human player. And he's just toying with him here. Towers are coming.
Town is under siege.
And if you're Moon now, I would be hella scared. TH has only lost a single map, and that was against Infi, thanks to a lightning shield that wrecked his economy. Apart from that, he won every single game in this tournament, and it's very safe to say that this game is trying to get an expansion up again. I mean, there's so much money on the line. It's maybe ReMind's last tournament. He doesn't want to go out like this, but I guess there's no option. Another Engine of War here, Engine of Lore here. But this, it's a Stormbolt, not a Surround though, but Bash. Of course it's Bash. Chemical Rage, blink out. So it's not even level 2 Fan of Knives. Will we see this might be the last of ReMind. This Stormbolt might have ended his career. TH in the finals against Moon. And ReMind is out, gets the bronze medal at NSL 2017. That was a quick one here. GG. And TH, big relief. He was down 1-0 against Infi. He defeated him. He was down 1-0 against ReMind. He swept him. In a dominating fashion. The world champion is showing why he got the gold medal at GCS and why he's reaching for the gold medal at NSL 2017 as well. ReMind had good ideas. We saw he was prepared, but it was just not enough. It was a different level of play from the Chinese, who is undoubtedly the best human in the world by now, and undoubtedly the best human versus Night Elf player. And he will have to face another legend tomorrow at 7:30 CET. It's the grand final of NSL coming up. It's TH versus Moon, the rematch of WCG 2013. Moon is waiting in the grand final. He will have an advantage as well, but TH showed twice that he does not care and that he can beat anybody. Is it gonna be the Jesus story? And will it gonna be TH rising from the bottom of the grid to the tournament win? We will see about that tomorrow. As we said, 7:30 CET. Moon versus TH. It's gonna be epic. From what we've seen, TH is prepared. Everybody is prepared. And we can only hope for high stake matches. You see ReMind again. Maybe for the last time. It would be a shame if this was his last performance and if he leaves the scene with a 0-3 basically. He did so much for competitive Warcraft. He was always the one keeping Moon from big titles. Since his Night of Mirror is the best that this game has ever seen. 2010 was one of the best years a pro player has ever had in this game that is Warcraft 3. He was so dominant with SK, with World Elite, in a 2-2 team with Soju. Many memories with ReMind. And I hope we see him again. I hope he'll get the chance to show his skills again. But until now, we say farewell. Maybe it's premature, I would be happy about it. But we look forward to the grand finale. 5.5 months in the making. A legendary rematch. Moon versus TH. Tomorrow, 7:30. Stay tuned and tune in. What a stupid thing to say. Yeah, just set your alarms and tune in. The final match of the year. You're not allowed to miss this. See you guys.